I mean, when you have 350 million people with the military power we have, we can annihilate the world 10 times over in 5 minutes. This country can go in very bad directions very quickly, as a lot of the left feared in 2016. And I think Trump is like getting off easy, right? I mean, we could think of the people who could be president now, right? And with their hand near the button is truly terrifying. So I'd rather devolve the government before we start talking about redistributing power.
Well, I mean, we could have a discussion of whether the United States is just too big.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating to watch responses to the pandemic. That the federal system seems to be splitting apart to some degree. You saw these state compacts developing, regional compacts developing, because they thought the federal government was failing. So you had the 3 Pacific Coast governors, you had 6 or 7 governors in the Northeast getting together,
Right.
the area around Delmarva also doing the same thing. It makes you wonder, and then you look at the response, the contrasting responses in the South and the part of the Midwest. It does seem like, I don't know if the country is exactly splitting apart, but some fissures are opening up, and it might be better for all of us if we broke up along those lines.
Oh, good. Oh, you are for that.
Well, I wouldn't. I really don't like separatisms. I didn't like Brexit precisely because I just don't like separatisms. I don't like nationalisms; make me uncomfortable. But just looking at the developments, and that these seem like, in many cases, really deep structural and almost irreparable breaches, that maybe we'd all be better off. I think Perry Anderson said that we would have been better off letting the South get away in 1861.
Did he?
Yeah, I heard that quoted. I didn't hear that directly from him or read it directly from him, but I heard he said that at a conference.
Wow.
And the argument was that the United States would not have become the imperial power it became, and the North probably would have become something of a social democracy, and the South would have become whatever it was, probably some backward, quasi-feudal subordinate of the North in some way.
Yep.
But there's something to be said for that argument.